Good morning, class. I wanted to welcome you to week 3. It's Monday morning, and I've just finished responding to Sunday night posters. By the way, class, I do respond to many of your messages, and some of my responses are with the goal of encouraging critical thinking about literature that are really targeted at the entire class. So I don't expect you to read all of each other's in my postings, but do go back, and the idea of a discussion board, of course, is to create a conversation. So do continue the conversation even after you have posted. And as we go into week 3, you'll probably see that we're going to start using rules for writers for assignments. So at this point in the semester, I am assuming everyone has rules for writers and the literature anthology. So if you don't have those books, you need to let me know right away so we can figure out a plan for you to get those materials, because you actually won't be able to complete this week's assignments unless you access those books. So everyone is doing great, and we're going to take a deeper dive into short stories this week. I think you're going to like Sunny's Blues, and I think the yellow wallpaper is going to provide some of those twists that really caught your attention in the Story of an Hour. Speaking of Story of an Hour, I want to talk for a moment about analyzing literature. So usually the first time through is really just seeing what the story is, first impressions, and now that we're taking a deeper dive into the actual elements of literary analysis, including character development, setting, theme, narrator's point of view, meaning first person or third person point of view, and a few other elements that we'll get into a little later, like irony and allegory and metaphor and symbols. These are the things that you should start looking for as you reread the short stories. Now, Sunny's Blues is a slightly longer short story, but you should still annotate as you read and then go back and look closely at the writing. I wanted to say something about the Story of an Hour. If you go back and read very closely the description of how the narrator evolves and what kind of phrases Chopin, the author, uses as she describes the sky and the experience in the bedroom before she comes down the stairs, I think you'll get some new insights into that story. Okay, you are going to be using MLA this week. I know I'm going to assume some of you are proficient and some of you don't even know what I'm talking about. So either way, don't panic, just use your resources. I suggest starting with the chapter on MLA in your book, Rules for Writers, and also in the Blackboard site under MLA and Writing Tips, there's a great little student-created video about how to convert a paper into MLA formatting. So use that. Make it easy on yourself. And don't hesitate to ask me any questions. And I've also added a new discussion board this week, which is yours for whatever you want to use it for. And if you have questions from me that you think the whole class might be interested in or things to share, go ahead and post there too. Okay, here's to a great week. I check your email for emails. I'm on the discussion board almost every day. Not every day, but pretty much every day. So I'll see you there.